everybody, welcome back to another episode of your OGR, as today the Edmonton Oilers have clinched a playoff spot, baby, as the Edmonton Oilers are officially clinched the 2022 playoffs, and I am pumped. I didn't fucking believe that this team was even going to be in the playoffs, man. I thought we were still going to have Tippett by this point and still have like a 20-game losing streak with the goddamn guy. Well, we're in the playoffs, baby, and wow, what a change this team has taken since Jay Woodcroft has been hired. I felt the shift in my mindset about this team, the way that I look at it. It's just such a different team, and we're walking in the playoffs very hot. Now, don't take that, very seriously, because even last year we went into the playoffs pretty hot and then we got steamrolled by the Jets. So to be completely honest with you, don't take any of this. The regular season is massive. This, creates a really good gel in the locker room, and it looks like we have a better locker room than what we had last year. Especially with Jay Woodcroft, we look like a completely different team, and we could probably do some damage in the playoffs. But in a, 7-game series against the Avs, we're not going to win. A 7-game series against the Flames, we're not going to win. Now, this team could totally prove us wrong like they did back in 2006 when we beat the Detroit Red Wings somehow. So I'm definitely not saying that, anything is, out of the picture. With this team, anything's in the picture, but the problem is our defense. Can our defense hold up, and our goaltending going into the playoffs? Can Mike Smith continue to play like this every single game going into the playoffs will be the biggest question. But before I get into all that, this game here against the Avs, as we pulled away with a big 6-3 victory, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. So, yes, we beat the Avs in a incredible 6-3 game. This was really fun to watch. I cannot believe there wasn't a whole lot of people streaming this game or even watching the game, because this was a very, very entertaining game. When you have McDavid and McKinnon out on the ice, it's bound to be a very entertaining game. Or even Cale Makar, who played, 30 minutes last night for the Avs. He was just all over the place, and they just weren't able to handle our great offense throughout the entire night. And the biggest thing is that we were able to capitalize on a lot of the mistakes the Avs made throughout the entire night, and I think that's a big thing for the Edmonton Oilers, is whenever, the Avs made a bad pass or they turned over the puck, we made sure that, we made them pay for it. Every single time we scored a goal on one of their mistakes. And, this game was absolutely incredible. We haven't even gotten into some of the players that played amazing, like Evander Kane, who had a hattie tonight, his first career hat trick with the Edmonton Oilers. He has 4 now in his career. McDavid had an incredible night, just setting up everyone. And Mike Smith also played really, really well for the Edmonton Oilers as well, making some massive saves for the team. So we'll get into the scoring summary here between these two teams, as Nichushkin got his 23rd goal of the season to start the game off. Really bad step up here by Darnell Nurse. He was trying to pinch up alongside of the boards and try to get the puck out of some guy, which he wasn't able to. Took himself way out of the play and allowed a 3-on-1 for the Colorado Avalanche. And Nichushkin was able to bury it by a beautiful pass by Broen Bryan, and he was able to bolt that puck past Mike Smith to get the first goal of the game. Of course, there wasn't very much else to be talked about during that first period, but we're going to be talking about the refs a little bit later on. This was a very disappointing game by the refs, because they were fucking a joke throughout the entire night, like an absolute joke. Gord Dower and Kelly Sutherland. I don't mind these guys, but my lord, they were calling everything against the Oilers. 6 power plays for the Avs, and yeah, there was definitely some calls that was needed. But then, there was a McDavid breakaway where he got slashed in the hands. No call. Nothing. It's just absolutely painful to watch a game where, you're getting everything called against you and nothing called for you. We only had 2 power plays throughout the entire game, man. We were able to score all the 5-on-5 goals and told the Avs to go fuck themselves, but even near the end of the game, it was like 4 minutes remaining, we got a bench minor for apparently talking to the ref and, calling them out. And we got a bench minor for it because they're little bitches. Apparently, I don't know, man. I don't know why, in that situation, why we get a bench minor. Are they really trying to screw us over in this situation? And even Evander Kane got a penalty for roughing with Luckinen. They both went to the box, but I don't even really think there needed to be a penalty. It was just a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle, and they decided, oh yeah, go to the box. You're going for too many, or for roughing. 4-on-4. I cannot believe that they actually called something in that situation and didn't call it coincidentals or something. I don't know. They were on something last night. They were making some really weird calls, even confusing me throughout the stream. It was a really weird night from refs. And hopefully we don't get that treatment during the playoffs. Moving into the second period, though, Evander Kane got his 18th goal of the season to start up the second period. It was a beautiful goal by Evander Kane. McDavid set up Kane. He was patiently waiting, and all the defensemen were like, oh, shit, for the Avs, right? They're like, we don't want to challenge McDavid, because if we do, he's going to, like, scoop around us, and then he's going to score. I'm like, and then McDavid just handed off to Kane. Kane just bolted right past everyone. Darcy Kemper bit hard, and he just wrapped it around the net and put it right in the back of the net to get that 18th goal of the season. And then Bouchard, with a beautiful shot, the Booch bomb, baby. Shot it. It tipped right off of one of the Avs players. It bounced off the back of the glass, off the back of the net. And then Bouchard just tipped it right into the back of the net to get his 11th goal of the season. And to put us up 2-1. It was a beautiful goal by Bouchard as well. You know, it gives us that lead. And then right after that, Nichushkin got his 24th goal of the season. And, you know, there's a lot of plays where I swear to God, I don't know what we do defensively sometimes, but Nichushkin was standing there forever, just stick handling it, while Darnell Nurse is like, and Draisaitl's like backing up. I'm like, come on, man. Like, why in the hell are you guys backing up in this play? Nichushkin's not moving up. He's not. He's not fucking moving up. He's moving up by a little bit, and you guys are packing up. Why? Well, tell me why, Draisaitl, that you are backing up. I mean, Nurse got clipped by Nate McKinnon, where he did like a little drive-by and clipped Darnell Nurse, which is kind of like a block-in. I mean, it could be a penalty, but not really. Really didn't mess with Darnell Nurse too much. Just kind of blocked him from getting to Nichushkin. But still, like, he had tons of time to pressure Nichushkin and, you know, pressure that shot to be bad. But they gave loads of time to Nichushkin to take the shot, pick the corner, and, you know, he scored. And in this position, Draisaitl should have been the one pressuring. There was no one around. It was just Nichushkin and McKinnon. McKinnon went down to the corner, so either Nichushkin was going to take a shot or pass it back down to the corner. They need to pressure a guy like that. And we're going to be talking about a goal that they did the exact same fucking thing again, where McKinnon had loads of time. And if we're going to be going up against a team that has a big superstar, we can't be just sitting there like, oh yeah, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Oh, it's in the back of the net off. Come on, man. Like, just pressure the guy, man. I don't know why we're sitting back. Like, just go after him. Play defense. Like, don't just sit back and let him pick his goddamn corner, man. Come on, bruh. And then right after that, Evander Kane pots 2 goals in a row. This was, the first one was by a beautiful pass by Duncan Keith, as Kane was able to set it right back in the back of the net to get his 19th of the season. And then right after that, Kane got his 20th goal of the season getting the Hattie, and I mean, he broke ankles, man. He broke everyone's ankles. He dangled right through Josh Manson and tucked it right into the back of the net. It just slid across the line. I mean, Darcy Kemper wasn't very amazing. This one, like, slipped right on through him. But this was a beautiful goal by Evander Kane to get his first Hattie in Edmonton, and it was a beautiful one to get his 20th goal of the season. Absolutely incredible. And then in the third period, we had Kayla Yamamoto pot his beautiful backhand right in the back of the net to get his 19th of the season. And then this is the goal what I wanted to complain about as well. Nate McKinnon was up alongside of the boards, had Zach Cassian right on the side, and then I think it was Evan Bouchard, and legit, McKinnon was just standing there, stick handling, looking around. They gave him, I gotta fucking say, probably 30 seconds of just him standing there, stick handling, looking, and then he was like, all right, I'm just gonna pick the corner, and shot it. You cannot be giving guys like this that amount of time. You gotta do something about that. Pressure him. You know, when you're giving a guy like that so amount of time, he's gonna think about what he wants to do. And when you give a player like Nate McKinnon that amount of time and that amount of time to think of what he wants to do, he's gonna pick the corner. He's gonna make a beautiful pass. You gotta pressure a guy like that. I know Zach Cassian's job to be at the point, but fuck me. You cannot be giving a guy like that amount of time to, you know, stick handle and pick his corner. You gotta be on the attack on that one, because in a game like this, where if it's in the playoffs and, you know, you got like a minute and a half or 2 minutes remaining, you know, we gotta be on the attack. We gotta play very well defensively, and, you know, this could have been a pivotal goal for the Avalanche that could have gave them a lot of momentum. Of course, it didn't, thank goodness. This was also because, you know, the bench penalty because the refs were out to get us. Apparently, they had a bet on the Avs. Apparently, it didn't work, though, very well. And then Russell buried his second goal of the season in an empty netter, and that was it for this game. Holy crow, that was a lot to talk about. So we'll quickly wrap it up and talk about the lines right quick because, I mean, there was kind of a jumble of lines. The only line that really kind of stayed together was the Kane, McDavid, Yamamoto line. That was like the only line that was actually together. They played really good. I love that line. They were really good offensively. Not great defensively, and I think that's because Jesse Puljujarvi wasn't on the line, because usually once Jesse Puljujarvi's on the line, they do play a little bit better defensively, and that's the impact of Jesse Puljujarvi, to be quite honest with you. If you guys don't still not like Jesse Puljujarvi, which is absolutely painful to see that people like Kane more than Puljujarvi. I get, Kane scoring goals. I get that. That's cool, but Puljujarvi just does so much more for the team, and he was definitely a big miss up on the top line, and his defensive play is absolutely incredible. We still got the dub, though, and we still clinched it, so that's good. We also had seen the line of Nuge, Draisaitl, and Hyman play alongside of each other. They did really good defensively and offensively as well. I thought they were really good. Fogle had a really good night as well. I really enjoyed him. McLeod had a decent night. Yeah, McLeod, yeah. He had a decent night throughout the night. Derek Ryan was all right as well. Moto Cassian actually didn't have a bad night, but he wasn't all over the place. Broussard had a pretty rough night. He didn't do a whole lot for the Edmonton Oilers, but he didn't get a whole lot of minutes. Defensively, we of course lost Nurse, so you kind of seen a jumble of defensive pairings as well during the kind of the last few minutes. But you kind of seen CC, I think, play alongside Russell for the majority of the ending of the game there. And they played all right defensively. They weren't amazing. Kulak and Barry did very well defensively as well. And Keith and Bouchard, absolutely amazing night. They had 2 goals for on that line, and they played fantastic defensively throughout the entire night as Duncan Keith got a bulk of the minutes alongside of Bouchard. And honestly, Duncan Keith didn't do that bad throughout the night. I thought he played pretty okay. He did pretty well defensively, probably one of his better nights that he's had. So hopefully he can continue, doing what he's doing now, going to the playoffs, and just continue to have decent nights for us where he's actually kind of a competent defenseman. And then Evan Bouchard also played really well as well. I thought throughout the night played really well defensively and did really well offensively as well, as he just continues to generate a lot of goals during this game and also the last game as well. So absolutely amazing night for the Edmonton Oilers. We clinched the playoffs, baby. We only got 4 more games left. No, actually, yeah, 4 more. No. Yeah. 4 more games left. Yeah, because we got, Pittsburgh coming up, and then Sharks, and yeah, we got Columbus on Sunday. Yeah, we still got 4 more games left. I'm just stupid. I forgot about the Columbus game. But yeah, for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, boys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.